friends. Hundred on our own expense. Only live once, so we so. Let's take, don't miss. Pour 'em all out, then reload it. More drinks, more sips, more time getting spent on text. More things that I gotta confess. Let's be honest for once and own it. Lose ourselves and live in the moment. When they doubt, we just show them. Private plane, we just flown in.
Like yellow on leaves, ball like an all-white shirt, no sleeves. Tell her with it like me, blowing a coffee to sleep. You weak, chic, the web look at the boots, fleet, headache. Got a hook till she give me a headache. Send me a text, I ain't reading no essay. Fall back here, get back. So long as she get really bad. So now I don't mean to call you up, cause I don't know that. And if I never call you again, that mean you throw back. We only met once, but we go back, way back. When it's done, we on track. But you can never ever be my man. You a whole snap. You said it on your IG page. I ain't say that, like say that. Lay back, in the back of the Maybach. Play that. Just say that. I be in the streets like a stray rat. I will never speak with a ring, cause he ain't finna take half. I be on my kid. One girl, one side, in a dope. Sending me a text like she misses. The only way she getting back in it.
give it all away. You're like my reason for life when my dreams seem so far away. You give me all and I don't fade. I don't wanna go to war. You don't wanna give me peace. I can never leave you alone, even when I'm overseas. If I gotta do a show, you coming with me. Baby girl, you a prime time. I don't care if everybody see. Couple weeks I had to leave, now I'm coming back off road. Tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and don't let me go.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Seattle Seahawks and the Green Bay Packers.
I'ma put up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn his TV off, 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 turn his TV off.
Still November, but some serious snowfall joining us here tonight. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Throwing on their first play. He finds Smith and Jigba right side. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers. Know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Here we go. Set.
Off the play fake, Milrow. Buying some time left. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And Milrow goes into the slide with enough yardage there to pick up that first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense. He had another chance to take a shot on him.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. Troops away from one. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
You want to drain some of the excitements of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
70 Timberwolves. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Dragon 60. go.
First down throw here from Milroe. On the move, headed right. He's running with it. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
It's caught by Elijah Arroyo. And he'll go down here at the 16.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Milroe from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Defense hasn't really found its backbone yet, but maybe just a little sliver of light between the clouds here as they bring up third down.
Yeah, you're not going to likely keep points off the board, but if you can come through with one more stop and limit it to a field goal, yeah, that's at least something to build from.
And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now. Love the way they decided to keep the drive moving. Brock pounding it forwards and an early tone on this opening drive.
It sure does, both physically and then mentally as well, because you know and I know successful run often leads to great play-action pass.
Milroe now to throw. And the defender comes away with it. And the Packers have an early opportunity after the interception on the game's first series.
You know exactly what I don't like there, Kate. It's only first and goal. You got a couple more plays in your pocket to get in the end zone. Instead, you put the ball in harm's way on your very first crack, and now, well, that defense has an opportunity to bail themselves out exactly what they just did.
Packers getting set here. First and 10.
Ready. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready.
Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
And the snow hampering their ground game here as he slowed up just a yard on that run. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, will largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Brought in right side. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Okay, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. The both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope we have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully, and the tight end, the beneficiary.
Third down from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
Ready, set. 19 tight, 19 tight.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. This is a heater going deep. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Rick Woolen with the INT. And the Seahawks regain possession as he makes the 30th interception of his career.
Well, the positive out of back-to-back picks with these two teams is that is reassuring for this defense. Thrown into a sudden change environment, able to come through, pick their guys up, and get that football right back through their offense.
And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this first and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Fits it through the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. A pickup of 17. And that gives the Seahawks the first. It's like you always say, right back to work for him, getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I like that right there, Kate. Early in this game, show your cards. Double this guy. They know his ability, his reputation. Make somebody else beat you.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Now a design run. Here's Milroe. He takes it ahead for a healthy 7 yards. It's 3rd down.
Not that he needed to, but he'll always try and remind people that he's a threat running it in addition to slinging it all over the field.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Tag! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! 18 Rattler! 18 ready!
Shotgun now for Milroe. And that one's incomplete. For now, it brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run 3rd down again, partner, but they decline it. That's going to bring up 4th down. If it was one of those crisp, clear winter days, Brock, perhaps they would try the field goal, but with this snow coming down, they are going for it. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
19! Riggs! Riggs! 7 Pirates! 7 Pirates!
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Go! Here we go. Start. Ready, 6.
Mitchell up the middle. And he charges through the snow for a gain of 4. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. They're just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Here we go. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Pass play coming here. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
On the ready.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Let's go. Crackle 80. Ready, right?
Setting up to throw. He's got his man. This is Kraft. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's a gain of 8. That's good. For the Packers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
That's going to do it for our 1st quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Ready to go with the 2nd quarter. It's the Packers with it inside the red zone.
19, roll, Cowboy 80. Panther 11. Ready.
Mitchell takes it straight ahead. Has some room to work. He runs this one in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers get the game's first points here in the 2nd. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say to slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
Take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Here's Milrow, first and 10. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Gets it downfield, on target to Watson. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. Pick up there of 39 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. There's so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Second and 10, still at the 28.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
From the gun, Milrow. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Milrow throwing on third down. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. We've seen him do a lot more to reach the end zone on a catch, Brock. That one's kind of fed right to him.
Yeah, they said the right.
Rush coming off the edge, and they block it! The Packers get it! And they'll snuff out that return before it gets too far, so just a block, extra points on the play.
Hey, kicking is already tough enough in the snow. Well, unless you're out of Vinatieri, of course, then it doesn't matter. But kicking in the snow is difficult for the average kicker, and now you got to focus on the other side, and you got the guy in your face to block it. Well, that is double trouble.
This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Handoff here to Mitchell. And tough running as the Elements continue offering up the challenge, partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up second and 10.
31-yard line.
Here we go. Hey, check that. Hiking, hey, check.
They'll go play action. Flushed out of the pocket. Now he takes it. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. Dose of the hurry up here. Prior to first down, they decide to call a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
Let's go now. No. Hey, check that. Ready, ready, hut! Warrior 70. Ready.
Here's Mitchell. Fights his way through a tackle. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
We've set it downs from 37.
Here we go, shot. Panther 60, Panther 60, go.
Going to the ground again on first. Breaks the tackle. And he's going to get up to speed through that snow to break off a gain of 5. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
This is a guy who, man, when he is in a group, when he is feeling it, he's just not going to bring him down with an arm tackle. You better buckle up. You need a textbook tackle on this guy. Wrap, grab some cloth, and drive him to the ground with all you've got.
And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're rolling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
70 Timberwolves.
Looking in the air here. Short pass brought in. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. They gain 11 on that play. And it'll give the Packers the 1st.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Buffalo 18. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready.
Running out of the gun with Mitchell. It's inside the 10. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
If you really study the great teams when it comes to running that play, that draw concept, watch the offensive line's pads of it. Those defenders, those linebackers, they're looking for cues and tells. That offensive line gives it away, that play gets hit in the mouth. Instead, those guys sold it just perfectly, and the yards follow.
Mitchell. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's 2nd and goal.
Go! 60 Bison. Cougar 19. Hurt. Right there, right.
Here's Mitchell again. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Give him 4 yards, and they're sitting on 3rd and goal now.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive. Try to stick them with the loss and make a difficult 4th down decision.
Two yards standing between this unit and 6. Here's 3rd and goal.
Get it. Go. 70 Lions. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
The play clock runs out. This will be a delay. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Now that delay of game certainly ups the difficulty on this 3rd down. They need 7.
18, pioneer. Ready. Hut. Ready.
They'll run here following the penalty. And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1. Give him 6 on that play. Now it's going to be 4th and goal.
These are the moments, and these are the kind of calls, Kate, that this offensive coordinator makes his money. You just get Well, you get stuffed on a run, and now you got 4th and goal. What are you gonna do?
The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're first to 3. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Leaving the offense out there. It's 4th and goal from the 1.
Come on. Set. 60 Eagles. Ready.
4th down. Pass coming. He will have them a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers grow the lead to 7. DeMario Douglas with the touchdown. McManus on for the extra point. No problems with his footing in the snow. The XP is good. And the Packers grow their lead to 8. On now is McManus to kick this away. Fields this one at the 3. He loses it on the hit. And they steal it back on the return. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Before he can really break that return, they're on him to force the fumble and take away possession.
When you get that fumble inside the 20, it means one thing, Kate. Those guys were running with hair on fire. In fact, if you watch a lot of these special teams and kickoff units, you will see them running down the field on touchbacks. It's almost like they're sprinting to the finish line. They sprinted, and they took the ball away to boot.
Couldn't find a completion on first down. Not on the same page with his tight end. It's 2nd and goal.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
So the incompletion on first. Here is 2nd and goal.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal. Set up. Ready.
Mitchell gets it from the gun. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. Now Seattle going to call it 2nd timeout. They're down to their final 1 in this half.
Well, you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical 3rd down call.
So now, here's 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Cougar 19.
Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, 2nd. They're down to their final 1 in this half. Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal.
Check Viking 18. Go.
Working now from the gun. It'll be 3rd and 5 on the other side, Brock, as we have reached our 2-minute warning. It's the Packers leading from Lambeau. On comes Brandon McManus now to try this field goal for the Packers. Pretty easy kick here, Brock, just 22 yards. McManus sends it through. And it's now a 2-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with a touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And we'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
This is Walker on 2nd. Just before he reaches the marker, he's hit and stopped. They got him at the 29.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Let's go now.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That's caught. Here's Arroyo. And the Packers secure it. Goes around him. He's got space. Nothing doing on the return, but the damage already done, partner. They take it away on the fumble.
Hey, a normal old stop with 3rd down just wasn't good enough for this crew. Nope, they had to rip the ball away from them literally in an impressive and dominant play that sets their offense up for success.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Ready? Roll. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Mitchell off the pistol give. And the snow hampering their ground game here as he slowed up just a yard on that run. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Timeout taken by the Packers. Their 3rd and final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Okay, great.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Come on. 19 Tiger.
Gets it out wide quick, and he might throw this. Oh, he has somebody. It's caught. And he's in. Oh, the double pass stuns him. It ends with a touchdown. McManus on for the extra point. Extra point is good in this wintry weather. And the Packers push their lead to 18. On now is McManus to kick this away. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. 19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it. Milrow with it on 1st. There's a screen now for Walker. And this is brought to a stop up at, say, the 34-yard line there. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
60
To the air, Milrow. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
He's back to throw. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Hits his running back. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Fairbairn set to kick off.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. He dodged the tackle. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Cut 19. Cut 19. Check smash. Check smash.
Design bootleg here. Rolling out to his left. Connects on the crosser. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you can almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something. Go get that first down. We couldn't do it right there.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
60 Bobcat. Go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
This is Mitchell. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Escapes the pocket. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Finds his man. It's Crandall. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. And creates space to take that shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Here we go. Mustang 19. 70 Lions. Ready,
Now run. This is Mitchell. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
That's what I call a healthy return on investment. You run the toss play, looking for positive yards, looking to move the sticks. I'm looking for that to be called again.
From the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10.
Shot alert. Shot alert. Viking 18. Ready.
Running right is Lloyd. And the snow hampering their ground game here as he slowed up just a yard on that run.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
On the ready.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Let's go. Let's go.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. This one taken in by Kraft. And he's tackled for a short gain.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet. That's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
He'll look to throw. Got his man. It's Golden. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. Cowboy 80.
snow hampering their ground game here as he slowed up just a yard on that run. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They'll go from the gun with Ward. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Ready? Cougar night. Hey, smash Broncos.
Throw here, 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
37-yard attempt.
McManus sends it through. Now we'll see the medical team head out. The Seahawks have an injured player. He's in some obvious pain there.
Well, that's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Brings in the kick at the 9. Things going well so far. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Motion man sent left. Walker on 1st down. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that gives the Seahawks the 1st.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Staying with Walker. It's inside the 10. All the way. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks start the 2nd half with some needed points. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Right there, Hurts. Ready.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Kraft has it. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. How about a big hitter, 34 yards there and a new set of downs.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
Get it! Cut it! 79 Broncos! Let's go!
On the handoff, here's Mitchell. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
That linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field. All I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
18, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Lloyd on the shotgun handoff. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
60 Maverick, 60, here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Escapes the pocket. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. All right, so we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. The Packers carrying both the football and a good lead into our 4th quarter. First and 10 from the 32.
Tag! Bronco 80. Ready?
On the give, it's Lloyd. And he charges through the snow for a gain of 4. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
Come on. Hit. Cougar 19. Hurt. Let go.
They're going to run once more with Lloyd. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. If you get a first down, that's a bonus.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Let go. 60 Bison, 60 by 19 Lions. Ready?
Again, a run with Lloyd. No repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play.
Tackle made at the 12-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Here we go, set. 60 Eagles, 60, 18, Pioneer. Ready?
Here's the one back on the handoff. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
He was brought down at the 10-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
Down. 70 Lions.
Trying the inside handoff to Lloyd. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers making a 3-score game in the 4th. Marshawn Lloyd with the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. All right, working from the gun to Suggs. 1st and 10. No row from the gun. Into traffic, complete. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Walker now from the gun. Makes a tackle. He's still going. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps these drive moving. Looking quickly here.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
So play action here. It's Milrow. He finds finds Smith and Jigba right side. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down.
That's what they call staring down the gun barrel. You know as a quarterback, you're about to get absolutely blasted. You've got to deliver an accurate throw just like that.
19 tight, 19 tight. Bronco leading, 70 Lions.
From the gun, Milrow. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up third down.
The ability to track the ball, but ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. The ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge gain.
There he is on third and short. He's got his man. This is Walker. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's good for a Seahawks first down.
Off the play fake, Milrow. Headed out right. Now here he goes. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Working inside the red zone. And he's got it in the end zone for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks get it back to within 2 possessions. Christian Watson with the touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
They recognize the situation they're in now. After that score, they're going to try to get it right back. And the Packers are able to recover the kick. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him now.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Unlock line. Roll. Look down. That's 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
To the ground with Lloyd. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Let's go. Let's go. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Throwing off the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Go.
3rd down from the gun. He's got his man. This is Kraft. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it'll give the Packers the first. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. Almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Ready. 70 Timberwolves.
Lloyd running dead ahead. And he's got him 6 yards on that carry. It's 2nd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
60 Eagles, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Ready?
Hand off here to Lloyd. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Hawk, check, check.
Yes, let's get it.
Go with Lloyd here. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half.
Brandon McManus on for the field goal of 32 yards.
McManus sends it through. And that makes this a 3-score game.
I think you could call this one now, Kate. His field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
He's going to field this at the 2. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. They only picked up about 3 yards there before they got to him. It's 2nd down.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Seahawks hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Milrow now to throw. Short pass brought in. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Clock is working against them as they hurry up to the line.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 43-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And they make the tackle at the 38. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. Hits him on the out route. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st down throw here from Milrow. Vacates quickly left side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Milrow throwing again now on 2nd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. Hand off to Walker from the gun. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's 2nd down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Makes the catch. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal. Back now, pressure coming. And he's going to have the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks get it back to within 2 possessions. Right on the edge of the goal line for first and goal. And I don't know about you, partner, but that surprised me that they just threw it in. No attempts at running it.
Yeah, I think it is so hard for these defenders. You got to be so keyed in, and physically, you know you've got to stop that run first. So a first down pass play can, and certainly was effective.
Now it's Milroe in the offense, looking to go for 2.
The Seahawks will line up.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he can't connect with his man, so they tried for 2, but it doesn't work out.
Packers 37, Seahawks 26.
Now, time making this all but impossible, but they're going to try for the onside kick here anyway. And this is recovered by the Packers hands team. They're going to win this game. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Here's a design run. So a historic venue in football sees yet another win as the Packers take this one at Lambeau. And this is exactly how they wanted to go into that bye week, partner, with a victory and some positives to build on in that nice extra time off. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers are your winners as we say so long from Green Bay.